Good evening, George Orwell. Perhaps we should start with you telling us a little about yourself.
I like English cookery, English beer, French red wine, Spanish white wine, Indian tea, strong tobacco, coal fire, candlelight, and comfortable chairs.
Go on.
If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.
In the spring of 2020, Europe and the world stopped shaking hands. A new virus of Chinese origin, COVID-19, remembered that all roads lead to Rome. Italian media scared the world with images of coffins and overcrowded hospitals. For the first time in modern history, Italy and later most European countries closed their borders for quarantine. The streets of European cities became empty. The world stopped for pause. These were the golden times for the Orwellian ministries of good to practice methods of limiting the rights of citizens. The unprecedented measures were introduced: total Scotch protection, mandatory participation in the masquerade, optimizing social distance. It remained unknown what this would lead to, but one thing was clear: Europe would not become the same soon. Life has changed in 2020. Each day began with a 2 minutes fear of the virus and an announcement of the number of new victims. Newspeak was introduced. COVID, quarantine, lockdown, self-isolation, pandemic, key workers, Zoom. The desire to continue working under the conditions of the coronavirus was declared a thought crime. The rebellion entrepreneurs became COVIDiots. Big Brother closed people in their own houses. To most people, this seemed like a justified decision at first. The virus made it possible to rest, regroup, stay without people. To understand what is really happening, I went to Valera, who was able to summarize everything that was happening around the pandemic. It's like a weapon. They decided to drop it there, decided to drop here. So what should we do? To go on a strict lockdown or let people work? But they are working anyway, despite all restrictions. I don't understand one damn thing that is going on here. These people that were sick, they're in light form, but some are fucking hard. They say, Valera, these are not jokes. But you understand that they forgot about inflammation, only COVID. The business activity dropped a bit? No. Everybody worked as before. You have to make your living. It's understood. I entered the shop at damn bar. I say, listen, I'm pissed off buying these masks. You want me to enter? Give me that mask. Give it to people. Not everyone can allow giving 10 hryvnia for that mask. First, second, at my job. Here mask, there a mask, take the fuck this mask. Why is it valuing on the floor, then you put it on your fucking mouse? What kind of pandemic is that? Who and with which purpose has created these pandemics? To get money out of people. Let it be real, and not you go to the shop, one shop lets you in, other doesn't. Maybe it's China wants to become country number one. But it has already become number one. With all this shit. That is why America is fucking around. China is ahead by all means. That this is a created virus, it's 100%. You cough, and you don't have enough oxygen. It has never ever happened before. Yeah, there must something exist indeed. They tell we should wear gloves. Wear a dick. You fucking came from Europe. I'm fucking cleaned the car. Do I test you? But they make controls at the border. Who the fuck checked there? They checked and checked, let him in, and he appeared to be sick. Such eyes on him. How did you survive? I survived this way. I went to mountains. I started eating dogs. Dog's meat. And lungs became like those of a child. You can't eat dogs. You can. Tuberculosis, ill people, how do they survive? They eat dogs. What? Really eat dogs? Of course. Is it the first time you hear this? Jeez, the dog fat is damn good. If they invented the virus, then there is an antivirus. So why didn't they disclose it already? What for, if everything goes to the hell now? What your wife says about the situation with these pandemics in Czech Republic, fucking bad. How? Fucking bad. Czechs now are fucked up. And now Czechs went on social support a lot. They don't want to work for that money there. You understand? They ask the government for the compensation. Of course. Fucking bad there. Restaurants, everything is closed. Now they give discounts. Got nothing to buy. Foreign workers, they don't know how to go there and earn some money. I don't damn get it. How our people work as truck drivers in Europe. You got a clue? How? They go to companies, get a job. Fuck, I don't damn understand why their people don't work there. It's because our is cheaper. Here it is. Here it is. And their truck drivers, where do they go working? To Britain, for instance? You got it. It all should be stopped in some way, I guess. How can it be? There are no workers here. Everybody the fuck went there. Well, the Polish didn't come to you for a job. He went somewhere to Germany. And now he goes back to Poland. Because kicked up from Germany. For various reasons. For various reasons. They kill pensioners, older people. Here it is. They've started to teach you what to take for a breakfast, for a lunch, how to sleep, where to sleep, drywall. Nobody put attention before that the wall is not flat. It was good there was a wall after all. There weren't a bathroom before, and toilet was outside. And now, sanitation in each fucking house. The shit flows, and shit is fucking bullshit. But soaps, powders. The water used to be so delicious in the well. And now the fuck? In each house. And if there is only one sanitation per home, there is a yard and 3 sanitations. It should flow somewhere. So all this technological development moves to self-destruction. By all means, don't you see that? There wasn't a war on the planet for so long, and if somebody will start it, that would be a fucking damn disaster. Why do we have so much people? They all must eat. For example, we have a war with Moscovians. So let us fight. Everybody must support. Not like for some people war is tragedy and for others, dear mother. In modern times, Big Brother allowed communication only online, like on Zoom. By the way, could you tell us how things are currently going for you during the COVID period, both in Italy and in Ukraine? We haven't delivered a single truck for export. Everything is closed here now. We haven't been working for a month, so as a logistics company in Italy, we weren't prohibited from working. There wasn't a direct ban, but there weren't any companies open among the clients we used to work with. Let's say what has changed for me during this period, that the courts are closed and you can't go anywhere, because in principle I used to work throughout Italy, that is to Milan every week or to Rome, and now indeed such a critical stop, everything stopped. In a sense, there is still work for me. The only thing, now I work from home, but I go to the office from time to time. I'm also lucky that the office is close to home. But in a sense, basically, everything goes online. We need to learn to be more digitalizzato. This period, I think so, gave us the opportunity to think about our lives, even to think about how we live, what our values, give ourselves more attention, even to sleep more than before. Yeah, everyone had good sleep. In most of the leading EU economies, special forms are introduced to explain the reason for leaving one's own home, even if it's to visit a close person. A joke of these times. In order to meet my girlfriend, Prime Minister Conte asks in the questionnaire how close we are and whether we've already had sex. Write him that we haven't yet, but if Conte allows us to leave the apartment, it will definitely happen. I believe in Europe. The spirit of privacy of life is flourishing here. All the culture, which is mostly truly native, grounds around things which, even if they are communal, are not official. The pub, the football match, the back garden, the fireside, and the nice cup of tea. The liberty of individual is still believed in. The totalitarian idea that there is no such thing as law, there is only power, has never taken root. In Europe, such concepts as justice, liberty, and objective truths are still believed in. They may be illusions, but they are very powerful illusions.